Typical African balabala. Typical African balabala. Typical African balabala. African baby, yo. You're a typical African balabala. Typical African balabala. Typical African balabala. African baby. Hello, guys. How are you doing? This is your girl Angel, and I'm back at it again. What's up? What's good? How are you doing? Murishani, Mwakabwanji, Mwawukabuti, Murishani Konsoko. How is it going? So, guys, I thought I would jump on. First of all, before I jump on, have you subscribed to my channel? What are you waiting for, honey? Click that subscribe button and let's enjoy the content that your girl has for you, so that every time I share something, you can have the juice every single time. So, now I'm on here to talk to you guys about a topic. What's the topic that I'm gonna be talking about today? Today we're talking hair, guys. This beauty right here is what we are gonna be talking about, and that's gonna be our focus today. So, I just recently saw news from is it Sky News? So Sky News has been, or they are misrepresenting this hairstyle to be coronavirus. So that's the news that they are bringing out there, which is very wrong, to be honest, because this is something that has been there from generation to generation, and for them to say that it is a style that it's a coronavirus is very wrong, because there are a lot of young girls out there that their parents still do this hairstyle on their hair. And so for somebody or a news platform to speak like that really sends out a wrong message to the society, and people can start looking at you in a little different kind of approach without respect. And there tends to be confusion, and nobody wants to be in a setup where there is confusion. And so the reason why I want to do this is because I feel like there has been a misrepresentation in our culture. Why? Because the Western world has come into our cultures and our values and stuff, and they've brought in their Western type of ideas and have mixed it with what we already have. We have this rich history, and we are just our own selves, and we are not people that are pushed or undermined. Nobody can undermine the authority that we have, because we just have it in us. And so what I was gonna say, this hairstyle right here that you see in my head, from history, I would say every single hairstyle, including this hairstyle that I have, it had a meaning. It had a representation in history times. You find that maybe it's because of royalty. That's why you have a certain hairstyle. You're a queen, you're a princess, so they have to have a certain hairstyle in order to identify who you are. And maybe you are coming off, like you get to puberty stage, so you're a woman and you start your menstruation, like the first time that you bleed. And so they have a different hairstyle, they had a different hairstyle for that period too. And also, if you're a woman and they want to give you out for marriage, a man has come to your parents' house, and um, they want to have you married or something like that, they had to show that, okay, our daughter is a virgin. So a certain hairstyle represented you being a virgin, so you would know that, okay, I am marrying a virgin. Also, when people are mourning, if you had a funeral, the person that was having the funeral had to have a certain hairstyle to represent for that particular, you know, funeral, or if you are crying and mourning. And so that was a representation. So every single situation, including a festive season, celebrations, royalty, every single aspect was represented through the hair. And that is why it is so beautiful, because all these beautiful things that were represented through this hairstyle, not just this one but the many other ones that are out there and that were there at that particular time, shows you how great black people are. And I believe that as black people, we carry royalty in us. Don't you see, honey? I have royalty in me. Don't I look like royalty? You are royalty too. As a black person, don't misrepresent yourself, because you have great values. You are amazing. It's not your hairstyle that identifies you, but it has a part to play in your history, and you need to know what your history is. So this is beautiful. And as a woman, I want to be a mom who will share this beautiful hairstyle with her child. I used to do this when I was a young girl, and I would go to school with this hairstyle because my mom would do it for me. And so if my mom did it for me, I definitely want to do it for my children, because it's very beautiful. I don't want my child to feel uncomfortable when I do this hairstyle on her, saying, "Mom, I can't do this hairstyle because people at school are gonna think of me like this." No, that's the wrong misrepresentation that needs to be corrected right now. And that's the reason I'm doing this video. It's because of the daughter that I'm gonna have, or the daughter you are gonna have, the daughter you already have, and you don't want your daughter to feel like uncomfortable, and to feel like there's a misrepresentation in their culture and everything like that. And so I watched this video on the Ellen show of a young man that had dreads in his head, and the teacher told him that he wouldn't come to school because he had dreads. And so apparently Ellen got a hold of that information, and when she did, she brought the young boy on the show, and a lot of people spoke out, and the young man is doing pretty good right now, because he stood his grounds. He knew that his hair is a part of his identity. And so for somebody like that, and that is a school in the United States of America, that's to say a lot about what people think about black people. If you don't explain and tell people what certain things mean to you as a culture and as a body of black people, people will just come in and bring everything that is right to them, and they'll just be bringing it to you, and you will think it's the right thing to do. But if you know who you are and where you come from, the culture that is behind you, the many men and women that fought for you to be where you are, you will know, and you will stand your grounds, and you will be the best that you can be. You cannot walk out there and have false information about this beautiful hairstyle, thinking that, oh my god, if I go out there, people will think of me in this way. No, this is very beautiful, and I want it to be passed on from generation to generation, because if it has been passed on to me right now, and I see how beautiful it is, and I still feel beautiful even when I have this hairstyle, I most definitely want my daughter to be aware of this information as well. You know what I mean? And so it's just so wrong and false for them to say that it is a coronavirus hairstyle. Coronavirus is transmitted in different ways. There has been explanations. That's why they tell us to wash our hands, to sanitize, to wear a mask. Now they say that you need to wear glasses because they don't need, the virus can get to you through your eyes and stuff like that. So people are being safe. So how does hair and hand sanitizing and washing hands and disinfecting have anything to do with a hairstyle. I don't get it. That's just wrong information, misinformation that needs to be corrected, and that is why I'm doing this video. So this is a richness in our culture that has been passed on from generation that I need to tell you guys. So Sky News, this is not coronavirus hairstyle. And also I hear them saying, no, the reason why women are now having this hairstyle is because they cannot afford to buy the elaborate hair that they normally buy. It is not true. People just are now more aware of their history, and they just want to go back to their roots, and they feel the need to walk out with the thing that they have already had for years, that they have not utilized for so many years. And so for someone to walk out like this, it doesn't mean they don't have money to buy a Brazilian or whatever. They can walk out of here. Besides, before Brazilian hair was invented, people walked around like this. So there is nothing wrong with somebody having this hairstyle. Just because I have this hairstyle doesn't mean I don't have the money to braid my hair. I can braid my hair, but I just want it like this particular time around. So for somebody to say it's because they don't have money is false information. That is not true. That is very wrong and incorrect. So I am doing this because I want the young girl out there that thinks that her hair is not beautiful, that thinks that her hair, is so many things that they say about black people's hair. I need that girl to know that it is not true. You are beautiful just the way you are, and that is why I am here to speak for you, because there are so many people that don't have a voice. Imagine a young girl watching that news, because you can go on social media. Facebook is open. There is no protection or policy that says, oh, nobody can open a Facebook. Any young person can have a Facebook account. Imagine a young girl coming across news from Skyline such as I did, and they look at it. Do you know what gets in their heads? Immediately they see that, they begin to have these ideas, and when the mom tries to do the hair, or the auntie or the grandmother tries to do the hair, they say, no mommy, I don't want you to do my hair because I saw that it is coronavirus hairstyle. You see what I mean? And so when I speak out like this, it helps that young girl. When they see a video of me speaking, they will know, no, a black woman who looks just like me said on her video that this is not coronavirus hairstyle. And so if she spoke about it, whatever these other people are saying is definitely wrong. And that's why I'm doing this video. A lot of misrepresentation in our culture has been put out there because Western has come into our own culture. So there's been a lot of misrepresentation, which is, it happens. But because it has happened doesn't mean that we need to accept everything and anything that they bring to us. We are allowed to stand up for ourselves. We are allowed to speak up and have a voice. So guys, let us make this video go viral, and let us tell Sky News that Sky News, this hairstyle is not coronavirus. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if you are on here and you have not subscribed, baby, subscribe to my channel, and let's keep them videos rolling. Let's keep them that information rolling. Let's keep you informed, let's keep you aware, and guys, stay safe and make sure you are following the guidelines in your country. Guys, bye. Your girl is out.